Have you ever looked at a luxury watch and wondered about the story behind it? The complicated mechanisms, the timeless design? What kind of mind could create such a masterpiece? Today, we'll explore the fascinating story of Patek Philippe, one of the most famous watch brands in the world. But what makes this story even more interesting is the man who started it all, a helpless refugee named Anthony Patek. This isn't your typical rags to riches story. Patek Philippe's journey is marked by resilience, innovation, and a passion for excellence. By the end of this video, you'll understand how a man with nothing but his skill and determination built an empire over time. Early history, from uprising to watchmaking. Anthony Patek was born in Poland in 1812. Back then, Poland was a country in crisis, facing political unrest and war. He witnessed the horrors of the November Uprising, a fight for independence against Russian rule. As a young man, Anthony found himself caught in the middle of this chaos. By the age of 16, he was forced to leave his homeland with nothing but the clothes on his back. Imagine a teenager with no money, family, or idea of where to go. It must have been a terrifying experience, but Anthony was determined to survive. He eventually made his way to Geneva, Switzerland, a city known for its watchmaking tradition. With no money and limited skills, there was little hope for his future. However, Patek possessed a natural talent for watchmaking. He trained with a local master and quickly gained a reputation for his excellent work. Despite his skills, Patek struggled financially. This is where fate made a difference. A new beginning. Geneva offered Anthony a new chance. He started working as an employee for watchmakers, eager to learn the trade. Anthony was a natural. He had a keen eye for detail and a talent for designing complex mechanisms. He also possessed a strong work ethic, driven by his desire to build a better life. While working in Geneva, Anthony made a significant contribution. He invented a new mechanism that allowed pocket watches to be wound without a separate key. This might seem like a little thing today, but it was a game changer back then. It's worth thinking about. Before Anthony's invention, people had to carry a special key just to wind their watches. It was inconvenient and could be easily lost. Anthony's keyless winding system made watches more user-friendly and sparked the interest of other watchmakers. A collaboration, forged in innovation. In 1839, Anthony Patek and Franciszek Czapek started a watch company together in Geneva, Switzerland. They soon split, and Patek joined Adrien Philippe, a talented watchmaker who invented a keyless winding system for watches. Philippe was known for his technical expertise and innovative ideas. The two men recognized a shared passion for creating exceptional timepieces. Together, they formed a partnership, combining Patek's experience with Philippe's technical skills. Their first major breakthrough came in 1844, when they unveiled a keyless winding mechanism, a revolutionary invention that eliminated the need for a separate key to wind the watch. Their new company, Patek & Say, began in 1845. This innovation not only simplified the process, but also improved the watch's aesthetics. The company became known for its high-quality watches. Queen Victoria of England even bought one of their keyless watches in 1851. In 1868, Patek Philippe made the very first Swiss wristwatch. One of the company's founders, Adrien Philippe, had a daughter named Louise. In 1875, he gave her a special wristwatch as a wedding gift. This watch is called the Watchmaker's Daughter, and is the only known wristwatch from that era to be owned by the founder of Patek Philippe. The company continued to be successful after the death of Anthony Patek in 1877. His son-in-law, Joseph-Antoine Benassi Philippe, took over his position. The company also adopted a new logo in 1887 and eventually passed leadership to Adrien Philippe's youngest son in 1891. Company restructuring. Patek Philippe went through a big change in 1901. It became a company called Ancienne Manufacture d'Horlogerie Patek Philippe & C. Société Anonyme. This is a fancy way of saying it became a company with multiple owners who could buy and sell shares. It was still running like a family business, though, with 7 shareholders and a board of directors. Interestingly, one of the important persons in this change was J.A. Benassi Philippe, who became the chairman. The company stayed family-run for a while, with the son of one of the founders joining later, but eventually, the Stern family took over in 1932. Since 1932, the Stern family has owned Patek Philippe, making it the last independent watchmaker still run by a family in Geneva, Switzerland. Patek Philippe is one of the oldest watch companies in the world, with a history of making watches that has never stopped since it began in 1839. The company designs and builds its own watch parts, including complex mechanical ones. Their watches are sold in over 400 stores around the world and delivered through warehouses in Asia, Europe, North America, and Oceania. They even opened a museum in Geneva in 2001. Patek Philippe is known as one of the best watchmakers in the world. In fact, 9 out of the 10 most expensive watches ever sold at auction are Patek Philippe watches. The most expensive watch ever sold, including wristwatches, is a Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime Ref. 6300A010, which went for a whopping $31 million. They also hold the record for the most expensive pocket watch ever sold, the Patek Philippe Henry Graves Super Complication, which sold for $24 million and was the most complex mechanical watch made until 1989. The leadership of Patek Philippe changed hands in 1993 when Philippe Stern became president. He started a magazine for watch owners called Patek Philippe Magazine in 1996. In 2009, Philippe's son, Thierry Stern, took over the company. Patek Philippe has increased production slowly over the years, from 40,000 watches in 2010 to 62,000 in 2018. They plan to keep production limited to maintain quality and exclusivity. The company is now part of a Swiss Watch Industry Association. Patek Philippe watches are highly desired by collectors. As of 2023, most of the world's most expensive watches ever sold at auction are Patek Philippe. The company itself even buys some of these watches for its museum in Geneva. Navigating challenges and staying ahead, the path to success wasn't without bumps. Patek Philippe has faced numerous challenges throughout its history. Economic crises and the rise of more affordable, mass-produced watches challenged their position. However, the company remained committed to its core values: innovation, quality, and excellence. They adapted their strategies, focusing on high-end, limited-edition pieces. They also invested heavily in research and development, ensuring their watches remained at the forefront of technological advancements in the watchmaking world. A legacy of excellence. Today, Patek Philippe stands as a testament to the power of human determination and the enduring value of quality work. Their watches are not just luxury items. They are valuables passed down through generations, highly valued for their beauty, precision, and timeless appeal. Patek Philippe makes most of the parts for their watches, just like many other Swiss watchmakers. They mainly focus on mechanical watches that you have to wind yourself or that wind automatically. But they have also made some watches that use battery power. Interestingly, Patek Philippe was part of a group of Swiss watch companies working together to create the first Swiss quartz movements in the 1960s. The company even tried to make a digital watch in the 1950s. Patek Philippe is known for making mechanical watches with special features like calendars that automatically adjust for leap years, timers that can track parts of a second, and chimes that play the time. In 2009, they decided that all their new mechanical watches would meet a very high standard of accuracy, even stricter than the usual industry standard. This meant they would no longer use a different quality mark used by some Swiss watches. An environmental group rated 15 major Swiss watchmakers in 2018, and unfortunately, Patek Philippe received the lowest score. This suggests that the company may not be doing much to reduce the environmental impact of making their watches. From a refugee with a dream to the founder of a watchmaking empire, Anthony Patek's story is one of inspiration. It reminds us that even in the face of hardship, with talent, determination, and the right partnerships, anything is possible. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the world of Patek Philippe. Share your thoughts and dreams in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe the Giant Success Stories for more interesting stories from the world of watches and history. Share this video with your friends who appreciate fine watches or inspiring stories of human achievement. Let's keep the conversation about watchmaking history and innovation going.